Hey, hi, hello. It is, I think 11:15 on Wednesday, August 20th. What have I been working on? I don't even know. Like, I did quite a bit today, actually. So I was supposed to do formatting stuff, but I did formatting stuff yesterday, so I want to give myself a little break because I have a lot of formatting stuff to do tomorrow, and it's going to be a little daunting. So I kind of procrastinated a bit, but also really needed that break. So I worked on Kickstarter stuff for Friends and Phantoms 2, which is Assorted Ancestors. Kickstarter is going to go live in November. I printed off some fun. So I got the cover today. So I'm just going to cover up that with my hand. But like I printed off this fun like double-sided paper that I can put up at book signings and stuff. The cover is gonna be announced before I go to the book signing, so like I'll be able to display the cover with the like Kickstarter coming in November side with the little QR code that goes to the Kickstarter page, and then on the other side it says we're on Kickstarter, and I just think that's really fun. It has the QR code, bring people to the Kickstarter page. They can click the little heart and get notified when the Kickstarter goes live, which you guys can do as well. I'll link that down below for you. Yeah, what else? What else have I been doing today? I read through Assorted Ancestors. I'm about halfway through, and I thought it was all over the place, and then I reread it, and I was like, no, this flows pretty well. This is okay. So, bless you. My goodness, poor puppy. She's got the sneezes. But yeah, and then so I read through it. I fixed a couple of like flow errors. Like we had Claire meeting up with Esmeralda for the first time twice. And though I think the second time works, it's too far into the book, I think. But I'm going to eventually send it off to a developmental reader because I really feel like this one needs a developmental edit. And I'm going to see what she thinks. She read the first book, and so I'm going to send her the second one, get a developmental edit, see where she likes the starting point for that, see if there's any other developmental stuff that needs to be dealt with. Yeah. I'm going to do it after I finish the book, though, because I don't want to send her half a book and pay her twice or have something mess up in, like, the second half of the book, and yeah. So, I'm going to have to deal with that. That's not an issue right now. First, I have to finish the first draft. So, I read the first draft. I'm going to start my 1.5 draft, which is where I take the first half of the book, read it through, write the second half, and then my second draft will be me rereading it all through, adding information, finding any issues that I can find, fixing them. Then I'm going to send it off to the developmental editor, and then yeah, I am excited. So what else did I do today? Did I do anything else? It doesn't sound like I did a lot, but that took a lot of time, honestly. Especially making all the like mock-ups and stuff for the cover. I'm really excited to have the cover. I'm excited for you guys to see the cover, but it's too early to show you the cover. I'm going to do a cover announcement on my Instagram in, I think it's scheduled for August. No, September. Is it August? It might be August, actually. So we're going to do the cover reveal in August because late September I have my first convention, and then I have a couple more in November. So November is probably when the Kickstarter is going to actually be happening. Oh, I have October 7th as the Kickstarter, but I think I might push it back to November because I want it running during the time I'm doing 2 other conventions, because I want to get as many like early people and like people scanning the QR code and going to the site and everything as possible before. But yeah, oh, I also made myself a new publishing timeline. So let me just, can you guys like see the screen? You can if I put it up there. Okay, so let me just pop this off of the screen and put it up here. So publishing timeline. Let me put this away and try and make this even bigger for you. It'd probably be better if I just shared my screen, but we're not doing that tonight. Oh, it's mirrored. I'm gonna have to flip that. But so we have Assorted Ancestors in 2026, quarter 3, which is September. And then we're going to do Silver Moon Shifters in 2027, 2028, we're going to do the next Hamilton House Haunting book. Then we're going to do Red. Finally, we're going to get to Red's Heart. Then we're going to do what I've called Orphan. I'll do a separate video explaining that book, but I'll do Orphan then. And then I'm going to get back into the Creatures of the Night series with book 2 in 2030. So this is already 5 years in the future. Another book in 2030 would be the next Hamilton House Haunting. What I'm doing is, let me just move you back over. What I'm doing, instead of just going through all this, let me just explain it to you. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm doing every other year. It's either Eliza Del Mar or Elizabeth Doomford Publishing. So that way, like, I'm releasing something every 3 quarters is what I broke it up to being. So first I want to finish up the Hamilton House trilogy along with some standalones for, technically they're both omnibuses, so like 3 books in one. For I've been calling them sweet and spicy fantasies instead of dark and light fantasies. So the sweet fantasy would be Elizabeth Doomford, the spicy would be Eliza Del Mar. So I'm just going to address them as that from now on because I keep getting the names mixed up when I say them. So I want to finish up the sweet fantasies as, like, with the Hamilton House Haunting trilogy, and then 2 standalone projects for the spicy. And then that brings us into, and then it'll be 1 standalone sweet project to kind of give myself a break from Claire's perspective for a little bit. And then we're going to get into this part. I might change and put off the Vampires Falls sequel a little longer. I don't know yet. But book 2, I want to come out in 2030, which is like almost 2 decades after the first book came out, which is insane. But I'm going to have to reread the first book and, like, reintroduce myself to the world, unfortunately, because it's been so long, because I've just been so into, like, Claire's perspective and the Hamilton House Haunting and just not writing for a while. And life is crazy. But so then we have, we're going back into the Hamilton House Haunting duology, which is when she's in high school. And in between that, we have Creatures of the Night stuff happening. And then we're going to take a break from both Creatures of the Night once I finish that trilogy and the duology. And I get 2 standalones. We have Mars, which is a story about a botanist who goes up into space to get all the, like, plant life ready and everything for the colonizers. And then she ends up falling in love and all that stuff. There's a romance, obviously. There has to be. I'm still having issues figuring out what the conflict is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be, like, a leaky air hatch or if there's maybe, like, a murder happens or something. Or I don't know yet. Maybe there's aliens that are also trying to colonize on Mars and they have to, like, co-communicate. Maybe something like the 100 where, like, it's another humanoid species and they have to, like, share the planet or kill off the other humanoid species. I don't know yet. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. I might go with that. But then, so that's for the spicy. And then the sweet, which doesn't sound very sweet, is Zombies Got Brains, which is a zombie apocalypse story. It's about 2 sisters. One of them is a zombie. The other one is not. The main character is not. Her little sister turned into a zombie, and so she locked her in her bedroom and feeds her raw meat through, like, a little doggy door in the door. And she's trying to figure out the cure for the zombie virus, pretty much, along with her boyfriend, who is a botanist. There's going to be 2 botanist books coming out back to back for me, apparently. So that'd be, both of those are actually scheduled to come out in 2023 or 2032. So that's fun. And then we get back to a prequel book for The Vampires Fall, and then the standalone 5th book where Claire is an adult for the Hamilton House Hauntings, and then the Hamilton House Hauntings will be done as of 2034 according to my chart. And then we're going to have our, look, there's a different colored dot. I don't know if you can even tell. But then we'll get into the new pen name, which is, it's on the sheet, Azelle Damburn, which is just the contemporary romances. And so that will be Pizzas and Guitar Picks, which is a working title. But I really like that working title. Like, it's really cute. So that'll be coming out 2035, along with, and then we'll have a duology, like, the first book will be 2025, or 2035, the next one will be 2037, with, like, a Vampire's Fall sequel-ish kind of book. Like, it takes place after the main story, but it's still part of the world, but not part of the main story kind of book in 2036. And then the other two are going to be called Adventures to the Unknown, which takes place in Wonderland and Neverland, as well as, like, our own world, but mostly in Neverland and Wonderland. And then did I do one more page? I did do one more page. Oh my gosh. I got way too into this. Like, this is going to obviously change, but I just like having a plan. So, then we're going to be getting into, I didn't even adjust the years on these ones. I just wrote down what I wanted to come next. So then there's the next, Elburn High, which is the contemporary romance book. Is called Papers and Drumsticks. And then there's going to be I didn't even put what the next book will be, but then there'll be another sweet romance, or sweet fantasy, and then another contemporary, and then we're going to do the spicy fantasy, another contemporary, and then, or another sweet, and then spicy again. I hope that made sense. It made sense to me. I don't know if it made sense to you guys, but like, I like having a plan, even if the plan doesn't work out. Like, it's something for me to aim for. And yeah, it was entertaining, and it's almost midnight, and I should probably go to bed. So I will see you guys in the next clip when I'm more rested. Bye. Hey, it's been a little bit. For you, it's only been a couple seconds, but for me, it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah. So what have I been doing over the last 2 weeks? Thank you for asking. I've been formatting some jobs for people. What are you doing, Mickey? I've been formatting some jobs for people, like, formatting books. And I've also been getting ready, let me just move you over a little. I've been getting ready for the next convention that's coming up. It's called Witches, so it's hosted by Witches and Weirdos, and it's called, like, CreatureCon, I believe. I'm gonna be selling books at it, as well as some other merch. And yeah, I've been, bless you. Yeah. I've been prepping a at the door giveaway thing. So at all their events, they have this thing where, like, you get a slip of paper, and if you support 3 of the vendors, then, like, each vendor signs the paper, and then you get entered into a draw to win a door prize, which is just something that all of the vendors pitch in a prize for. So I've been doing that. I'm mostly giving away, like, art prints, keychains, that kind of stuff. I've also been prepping my boards. So if you don't know, I have 2 boards. Lately I've only been bringing 1 to conventions, but this one I'm going to be bringing 2. Yeah, so the one I'm really proud of. The other one is looking kind of meh. I might get some more stuff for it, or like 3D print some stuff for it. I'm not quite sure yet. But the Hamilton House Haunting board, I think, looks amazing. And for those of you who did notice on the board, the cover for Hamilton House Hauntings has been released. I posted it in my newsletter as well as on Instagram. Here is the cover. It's so pretty. I think it looks so good next to the Friends and Phantoms cover. Assorted Ancestors is just gorgeous. It's a mwah, French kiss. Chef's kiss? Whatever it's called. I think it's chef's kiss. Just mwah, chef's kiss. But yeah, I just don't have a lot to talk about today, I guess. I'm really tired. My dog is really panty and whiny. so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna get done. I've been trying to print these like stickers for Buzzy the Bee and Flora the Fly as like a promotional thing, but I don't know if you can see the Cricut keeps like cutting them off like just off the white, so I think I'm gonna make the white part a bit thicker, as well as I have to recalibrate the Cricut again. But yeah, so other than that, everything is looking good. Ooh, I want to show you guys the prize. So the door prize that I've made up. So I'm including both Vampire's Fall as well as Friends and Phantoms. Ooh, little bookmark. I'm going to be putting beads on these. I already did on the ones that I'm going to give away for free, but I forgot to put these two in the mix, so I'm going to add beads to them. And then I'm not going to show the code because it's part of the prize, but I have this like audiobook of Friends and Phantoms that people are going to get. It's a Spotify code because I'm not exclusive with Audible. I don't have Audible codes. Audible codes, however you pronounce it. I don't have codes for that site, so I had to do Spotify ones, so hopefully people still enjoy that. Also, I have just some random stickers as well as the QR codes. Let me just get it out because people can scan these if they want. So I have the QR codes to the first 10 chapters of Vampire's Fall and the first 4 of Friends and Phantoms. Feel free to scan if you would like to read those. But yeah, so people can take one of these. I have them at my booth as well. I just dumped out all the stickers. So I might as well show you the stickers too. So I have Procrastination at its best. Boop. I have Supporting Creatives is my superpower. I have Every day is a page, every year is a book, and every decade is new box set. And then I have Imagine, Create, Profit. So those are the stickers. Put all this back in the baggie. Then I have some Hamilton House Hauntings, Friends and Phantoms, prints and stickers. There's, I think, 4 prints in here, including the one at the back. 4 prints in there. I have a Red's Heart print, and sticker, which if I can get the sticker to move, you can see the print better. Come on, sticker. Move. There we go. So you can see the print. It's a nice little wolf. And then the Vampire's Fall one is, there's a Not Safe for Work prints sticker in here, along with 3 Not Safe for Work prints, and then 2 Safe for Work prints. And then the last 2 things in my door prize are a Red's Heart and Friends with Phantoms keychain. And I printed and then Cricut cut these little cards for them. And yeah, but yeah, that is my door prize. I still have to take a picture of everything and send it to the actual vendor or the like organizers, because they want a picture of everyone's door prizes. So I'm probably just gonna send like this, or maybe I can just send them this clip and be like, this is everything in the door prize. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on lately. I actually have to get back to formatting a book right now, so I will talk to you guys later. So I went to Spirit Halloween today, as you saw in the clip. Went to Spirit Halloween, didn't buy anything, but there were a few things that I want to buy. So like this tapestry, I just think is so like Esmeralda or like Tabitha. I think Tabitha would definitely enjoy this thing. It's Live, Laugh, Haunt, and like she's been haunting for a long time, so like I don't know, it just reminded me of Tabitha. and like the other ghosts from Hamilton House Hauntings, which if you don't know, Hamilton House Hauntings is my middle grade series. The first book is called Friends of Phantoms. It is about a 12-year-old girl who can see ghosts. The second thing I saw are these cute little ghosts with umbrellas. Like, hello? Oh, I want to take one home so bad. And then the third thing was this ghost face, like, I guess it's not a tapestry, it's like an emblem. I don't know, it's something that you put on your wall anyways. And it's got like the little daggers and the hands and the face, and I don't know, I just think it looks cool. The only things I'll probably actually buy are the little ghosts with the umbrellas and maybe the ghost tapestry. Oh, there's also those Five Nights at Freddy's like sign thing. It was 3D. I might get that for the kids for the basement. I'm gonna see if they like it first. Just like as some wall decor, because there's nothing really on the walls in the basement right now, and I want to like personalize the basement a bit for them. So yeah, that is all that I saw so far at Spirit Halloween. There was a lot of stuff there, a lot of costumes, a lot of accessories and stuff. I think I'm gonna be Poison Ivy this year for Halloween. I'm not quite sure yet. I remember last year I wanted to be Poison Ivy and like it just didn't work out. I think I was like a dark fairy or something instead, or maybe that was the year before. I don't remember. But I think this year I'm gonna be Poison Ivy. I've been doing a terrible job at vlogging, but that's mostly because I haven't had anything to vlog. Right now I'm peeling stickers off of my Cricut board. Oh, that came off so good. Too bad it's not supposed to come off that good. Oh no, it didn't cut all the way through. Oh, Jesus. Figuring out the right setting to make these like sticker sheets has been so annoying. Because like if I click the gray backing setting, which these are green, so there should be a green setting, but there's no green setting. So I go to click the gray setting and it cuts all the individual stickers all the way out, which like this is supposed to be a card that has 3 stickers that you can peel off, but it's cutting them all out as individual stickers. So then I tried the no backing, which clearly didn't work because it didn't cut the cards all the way through. So now I have to try, there's a third option, which I'm going to try next and see if that works. But so far I've wasted so much sticker paper and it annoys me so much. I'm still going to give away the ones that like cut kind of through because it didn't cut all the way through in some spots. So they're just free stickers anyways, so like it doesn't really matter, but to me it matters. So that's been a little annoying. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a convention in 2 days. Tomorrow is setup day, and I'm probably gonna be printing stickers all day tomorrow. But I have, oh, let me show you guys. Oh, Jesus. I cut some free stickers for people, and they're so cute. So this one is Claire as a ghost, and then this one says Bootyful, and it amuses me. So I think it's really cute. And they're just gonna be free stickers on the table for anyone to take. Oh, with books, there's going to be art prints. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. I think I've already talked about it, but I don't know. But yeah, I want to have these as free sticker cards that people can take with the book, with the Buzzy Bee and Florida Flies Halloween, because like it's getting close to Halloween, and that's the best time for my books. And this is a creature con, horror, spooky vibes kind of convention, and I want to be most prepared. I was hoping to have plushies ready for Buzzy Bee and Florida Flies Halloween. So I was hoping that the Buzzy Bee and Florida Fly plushies would be ready in time, but they aren't, which is really disappointing, but whatever. I'm wondering if I should learn how to crochet so I can save money and make the plushies myself, but I don't have the time to do that kind of stuff. And that's the thing right now is I'm not even writing because I just don't have the time right now because I've been so busy with formatting people's books and doing like appointments and stuff like that. So like, yeah, I'm just blah. I'm just a wee bit stressed, but I'm honestly really excited for this convention this weekend. And then I have Comic-Con, I think. No, Northern Game Expo the weekend after this one, so next weekend, which technically I don't have any games to show off, so I'm just gonna be selling books, which isn't really what people are there for, but hopefully I can sell a couple, especially since like it's the spooky season, and yeah. Plushies aren't going to be ready for then either, but I might have these stickers figured out, hopefully by tomorrow, so I can, yeah. And if the third setting doesn't work, I'm not going to throw the whole idea away because that's stupid. I'll just use the setting I was already using, or I'll use the third setting. Whichever setting turns out better, that's the setting I'm going to use. Which, actually, I should probably print another sheet of this and get that going. So how are you guys? My printer's really loud. I always forget that. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Have you been reading anything lately? I've been trying to read. I actually got a NetGalley account so I could do more reading. I have a couple of books downloaded and I'm excited to read the arcs, but I think there's like 3 of them that I have downloaded, and then other books I wanted to read but got denied, so I added to my Goodreads bookshelf like for want to read later. There was one, I forget what it's called, and I can't look on my phone because my phone's right here. That's what I'm filming with. Oh my god, I'm so obnoxious sometimes. But there's this one about like women's health or something, and I was like, ooh, that sounds really interesting. Or like, it wasn't so much women's health as like women's mental health or something. I don't quite remember. I might be confusing it with one of my project books from my course, which the course went okay. Presentations went okay. We had some really solid books, really solid feedback from the people in the like industry and stuff. They really liked one of my titles. They said it's actually something that's coming out this fall, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. I need to be more aware of when the door opens. Close the door. Thank you. This is what I get for trying to vlog when the kids are home. And of course the kids are gonna be home again tomorrow, so I can't even like vlog tomorrow, but also setup is tomorrow, which I don't know if I'm gonna do setup tomorrow or if I'm gonna do it in the morning. I feel like the morning the day of is gonna be really busy with all the people doing the last minute setups, and I would rather just like relax right before it happens. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like find the location easily and stuff. But yeah, I took everything off of the boards and packed it into a box, and I'm just waiting to set up tomorrow, probably tomorrow, maybe Saturday, who knows. But yeah, I will let you know an update about the stickers, hopefully, probably, maybe today, probably tomorrow, who knows at this point. Tomorrow's PD day, kids are home, I think I already mentioned that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just doing my thing. All right, moment of truth. Oh, yay! Look at that. Well, this one kind of stuck a little, but nothing I can't peel off. Look at that. Oh, I cut through the other stickers too. Damn. So I have a feeling what I'm gonna have to do then is use the just plain, like the plain, oh, you're crooked. The plain just white sticker paper setting, not like saying if there's a backing or not, and go with that. Oh, yeah, because see, like the sticker completely peeled off. That's a shame. There we go. And then just use my cutty thing to like cut around the edges. That might be my best bet. Come on, get off the cutting board. There we go. Yeah, so that's all the cutting I'm gonna do for tonight. I'm probably gonna go sticker crazy in the morning before my meeting, and then probably sticker crazy more in the afternoon. So yeah. while. I don't even know if like this vlog is going up or if this is a clip for a new vlog or what, but I had a convention a couple weeks ago that I went to, Creatures Con or something. Yeah, and I never like finished the vlog to talk to you guys about how it went. So it went pretty good. We sold one copy of Buzzy and Flora the Fly's Halloween, a copy of one soft cover of Friends and Phantoms, 2 hardcovers of Friends and Phantoms, a copy of Red's Heart, and 2 of Vampire's Fall. I was supposed to have another convention the next weekend, but there was a family emergency, which we've been kind of like recovering from, which is why I haven't been posting videos much. But yeah, I'm hoping to post again soon. I hope everyone had a great Halloween, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!